just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Draymond Green is out there with Jokic. Then it's Thompson. And then there's Zachary Riesesheim. And it's Gillespie in at the point. And for the Knicks, Tari Eason is out there with Jason Kidd. Then it's Anthony. And it's Duncan. And it's Holmgren in at the power forward position. Take a look at New York. Well, they started off with a Game 1 win. Now they need to get another one here to keep the home court advantage.
And even with that win in Game 1, they can't take their foot off the proverbial pedal, right? As good as they were last game, they'll need to be better tonight to avoid a letdown.
Now Kidd. To the wing right side. Eason gets a wide open look. No good from outside.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
13 feet away. And that one's good. Riesesheim.
Riesesheim has everything you need to be a great mid-range shooter. He stays on balance, can rise above defenders, and has that high release point. He's got the total package.
Now here's Kidd. Outside Anthony. From deep. Thompson with the rebound. Kidd against Green. Thompson outside. The three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Known as a pass-first player, that's who Jason Kidd is. He doesn't shy away from shooting off the catch when he has opportunity.
Here's Gillespie. Green finds Riesesheim. Jokic sets the screen for Riesesheim. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Jokic with the bucket.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Now here's Anthony. Holmgren outside. Pass to Duncan. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Anthony. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over. Well, Riesesheim has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Kidd passes to Eason. Holmgren sets the screen for Kidd. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Kidd's got 5 now.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Gillespie. Inside, here's Green. It's over Holmgren. That misses off the back.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The shot by Anthony, no good. The Hawks leading. Here's Riesesheim. Off target with his 3. Anthony on the wing. Still scoreless. Now here's Kidd. Back to Anthony. Pass to Kidd. New York moving it around. Here's Holmgren. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Oh, good awareness right there for Holmgren. Making sure to get off a great look in time.
Outside Kidd. That 3 off the mark. Hawks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Jokic against Eason. Thompson outside. Here's Gillespie. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Outside Anthony. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Gillespie, the pass to Green. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. New York trailing. Kidd with it. 5 points in the game. Outside Anthony. Holmgren outside. Clock is at 3. Over Green. New York, no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. He gets space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Thompson gets it to go.
A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
Here is Kidd. For 3, Holmgren buries the long-range jumper. Holmgren's got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Gillespie. Out left of the wing. Jokic inside, covered by Duncan. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Here's Randall. Outside, Sexton. Stolen by Duncan. Anthony, the pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Bain. And there's a slam dunk to finish it off.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there.
Well, I think that tells you a little something about them as a team, guys. I mean, they don't just want to beat you. They want to beat you down and beat you at your own game.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. After the basket by Atlanta. Eason's shot is good.
Well, you got to admire and appreciate the unselfishness. I mean, Kidd always looking up and looking out for his guys. I mean, excellent at finding the open man.
Now, here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. And here is Kidd. Outside Anthony. Back to Kidd. 5 on the clock. Outside Anthony. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 3 assists tonight.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that 3. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Now Carrington hasn't made one yet. To the inside. And stolen by Mourning. Here's Saar, and Saar throws it down.
And at 7'1", Saar makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
To Randall. Over Saar. Atlanta again missing. The Knicks leading by 7. Smith outside. Now here's Suggs. Smith the pass to Saar. Just 5 on the clock. And here is Suggs. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Klay Thompson is checked in for the Hawks.
Number 3, Klay Thompson.
1:04 left in the first quarter. They need this. Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got 5 now.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Now here is Smith. Scoreless thus far. 6 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Carrington. He's covered by Suggs. On the wing, Bain. Launches a 3. And Saar pulls it down. Smith outside. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks out front, up by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
On the court right now for the Hawks. We've got Thompson. Handle out there with Clark. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And it's Bain in at the 3 slot.
Boy, the strength of morning, obvious. They're able to protect the ball through contact and still finish.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Carrington. On the wing, Bain. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's New York with it. 6-point game. Pass to Wells. Suggs, screen on Bain. Here's Wells. Rebound by the Hawks. Outside, Bain. On the wing, Carrington. Back to Bain. Shot clock at 5. From 20 feet out. Got a piece of it.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Saar, has major defensive potential.
And Suggs throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Carrington with the ball. He's covered by Suggs. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
Boy, the aggressiveness of Mourning inside, I like it. He's this deep, he's looking to throw it down.
Thompson against Smith. Clark. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. The Knicks leading by 8. Smith outside. Fires the 3. Kept alive. There's Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
Yeah, and Mourning just a beast on the glass. He was using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Carrington with the ball. He's covered by Suggs.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Wells. After the basket by Atlanta. Mourning with the screen. Suggs dishes to Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home. He's showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. The Hawks trail by 10. Outside, Bain. Sarr against Randall. Pass to Thompson for three. Wells grabs the miss. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for New York. Defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Suggs with a screen for Wells. And again, it's New York.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
On the wing, Carrington. He's covered by Suggs. Carrington, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Smith. Suggs looking around. Mourning with the screen. Suggs passes to Mourning. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Atlanta making some changes. Green comes in for Bain. And it's Colin Sexton in for Carlton Carrington. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Hawks trail by 10. Now, here's Sexton. He has yet to score. Green against Holmgren. Jokic inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Eason with it. He's covered by Thompson. Eason passes to Kidd. Lets it go from 11. New York missing again. The Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
The Knicks leading by 8. Kidd with it. 7 points in the game. Here's Holmgren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Rizachet. New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's a second foul.
Here's Gillespie. He's covered by Kidd. Thompson a screen on Kidd. Gillespie, the pass to Jokic. Here's Gillespie. Over Kidd. And it's Gillespie missing. For New York, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Pass to Anthony. 3-pointer. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Gillespie. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Shot by Eason, no good. The Hawks trail by 12. Outside, Green jacks up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gillespie's got his second basket of the night.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And here is Kidd. He's got 7. The wide open look here for Anthony. Connects from three-point range. Anthony's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks. Here's Gillespie. He's covered by Kidd. And here's Green outside. Eason grabs the board. New York's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Anthony left side. Now Kidd. New York needs to get off a shot. Anthony's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Green, and the officials call goaltending, so they award the basket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Baines checked in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Kidd. Holmgren the pass to Duncan. Bain against Kidd, and that comes off the assist by Duncan. And it's 9 points for Jason Kidd.
You can see the unselfishness of Tim Duncan with plays like this. He's got excellent vision for a big guy.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Bain. Outside, Green. Pass to Bain. On the wing, Green. Defended by Holmgren. Just 3 to shoot. Hit the shot. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
So it's Atlanta now. Down by 12. 1:35 left in the first half. Kidd passes to Eason. Back to Kidd. Eason with a screen for Kidd. Pass to Duncan. Shot clock at 6. Down low, Holmgren. Banked in off the glass. Holmgren's got 8 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here's Jokic. He has 5. Here's Riesenshaw. Duncan high post. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
Outside, Green. Pass to Jokic. Over Duncan. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Knicks leading by 16. Kidd with it. He's got 9. Here's Eason. Back to Kidd. There's the 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Puts up a deep 3. And so it's New York with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Now let's check in with Allie. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
And we thank you for joining this post.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now. Running the offense, finding the open man. and it leads to a bunch of high percentage looks.
Yeah, great chemistry at that end. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, guys, it appears that everything is going their way so far.
Yeah, it sure is, honey. They have.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Gotta like what Jason Kidd has done in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Duncan. Jason Kidd is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Anthony in at the small forward. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Outside Kidd. Here's Eason. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks trail by 16. Here's Gillespie. To the middle. Here's Thompson.
A taller guard with a quick trigger. Klay Thompson is also an impressive perimeter defender and playmaker.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside Anthony. Kidd sets the pick for Anthony. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Lets a floater go. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Jokic.
Boy, he's so crafty, a really tricky player. I mean, Jokic likes to go with the floater when the defense least expects it.
Anthony, the pass to Holmgren. Duncan, high post. Now Anthony. Back to Duncan. Iman Green with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but to be just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's Anthony with the ball for New York. They're scoreless since the first half. Reza Shea with the steal. Jokic against Anthony. Jokic kicks to Green. To the wing on the left. Jokic with a screen on Holmgren. And it's Reza Shea missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it in.
A long-range shot from Duncan.
Oh, too easy for Duncan here. Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants to.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Thompson looking for an opening. Duncan with the block.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Gillespie, the pass to Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Duncan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Eason passes to Duncan. Outside Kidd. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got 3 assists in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by New York.
Outside Kidd. Back to Anthony. Holmgren sets the screen for Anthony. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Anthony dishes the Kid. Lets the 3 fly. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Kidd. 14 points for Carmelo Anthony.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Jokic with his screen on Holmgren. Green, no luck. New York leading by 23 to the paint. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Gillespie, the pass to Thompson. Now, Ricochet. Pass to Jokic. Over Duncan. Jokic, no good. New York with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Holmgren kicks to Duncan. New York moving it around. And the dunk by Duncan.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And a new group in for the Knicks. Alexander Saw, he's checked in for Holmgren. Wells comes in for Carmelo Anthony. J.R. Smith's checked in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Kidd. Bain looking around. Atlanta again missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Out to the wing. Duncan up on top. Intercepted. And it's Randall, top of the key. Back to Carrington. Outside, Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wells grabs the miss. The Knicks have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. The Knicks making a switch here. Morning's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Sexton's checked in. And here is Suggs. Pass to Wells. Sarr sets the screen for Wells. With the drive and the dunk by Wells.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Jokic finds Bain. Here's Carrington. Jokic a screen. Trying to end the drought. And it's Carrington missing. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Smith outside. There's the...
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Sexton, the pass to Bain. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bain's got his second bucket.
Striking fast inside. Bain isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Suggs passes to Smith. Offline with his three. The Hawks shooting not great, 40% for the game. Randall from outside. Rebound by Smith. New York's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Sexton against Suggs. Now here's Wells. Guarded by Bain. Here's Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the duck if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Sexton against Suggs. The shot by Sexton, no good. New York shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Now Suggs. Pass to Smith. Up in time. And so it's the New York Knicks leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Julius Randle. Klay Thompson is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And it's Carrington missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Pass to Clark. Clark sets a screen for Bain. Now Carrington. Randall on the foul.
No, this guy never stops working. He's always going hard, and Randall's aggressiveness is what allows him to be such a good offensive rebounder.
Now here's Wells. Now here's Suggs. Back to Wells. Sarr sets the screen for Wells. Oh, good with the triple. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Thompson for the triple. Cans it from downtown.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Smith outside. Suggs, screen on Thompson. Here's Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
It's this throwback approach they've taken, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Atlanta making a switch here. Jokic is checked in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Mourning kicks to Suggs. Pass to Wells. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Jalen Suggs serving up an assist, boy. He is a capable point guard.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Carrington up top. He's covered by Suggs.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Pass to Smith. Takes the three. Atlanta with the rebound.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Now Carrington. Back to Thompson. Over Smith. The shake. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Smith the pass to Sarr. Outside, Suggs. Over Randall. And it's Suggs missing. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Bain, no good. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Mourning throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
And go outside. Pass to Thompson. Randall with a screen for Thompson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now, it even seems becoming easier for him.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. New York leading by 23. Kid with it. Holmgren outside. Pass to Eason. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Thompson outside to the left side wing. Clock at 6. Jokic against Duncan. Jokic, no good. Knicks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And here's Anthony for 3, and a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got assist number 8 now on the night. Gillespie, the pass to Thompson. Outside, Green. Pass to Rizichet. Here's Gillespie. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside, driving inside.
That's exactly why you can't give Duncan any lanes, any daylight. When you do, he slams it with force.
Now Rizichet. Thompson for the triple. The Knicks pull it in. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the jump by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Here's Rizichet. Pass to Thompson. Looking to end the run. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. For New York, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Duncan misses. The Hawks have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Green, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
These kinds of buckets are what get Green hyped up. He takes a lot of pride and pleasure in cooking the defense.
Holmgren in the post. He's against Green, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Here's Kidd. Atlanta with the rebound. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Here's Green. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren, using his length beautifully.
Here's Anthony. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And it's Anthony at the elbow. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Thompson. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Knicks.
There was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into game 3.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Tim Duncan.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
And Jokic drops them both. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Outside, Green. Pass to Jokic from past the arc. Duncan with the block. Driving the lane, and Duncan throws it down.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Gillespie. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being